All right, we got some things to talk about. So, if you've noticed, new content today came. It's a Thursday. Typically on Thursday in the past years, you can expect League SBCs to drop on Thursdays. It should have been 2 weeks ago if we're going off of the last game cycle on when we got League SBCs. And as you see here, we do not have League SBCs. We also had the 75 plus player pick go away. So really the only truly repeatable thing left is a gold upgrade. Now, what does that mean to me? What does that mean to you guys? What do we do moving forward? I'm going to kind of break it up into a couple different camps so kind of everyone knows where I stand at in terms of how I want to grind and then like the possibilities across the board. So let's start with just where we're currently sitting. For those of you who really wanted to do a Team of the Year grind and save a bunch of packs for Team of the Year, I'm assuming a lot of you were betting on League SBCs 2 weeks ago to help you out with that. We don't have it yet. When will we see them? They might never come. EA could never bring it back. EA might delay it till after the World Cup promo. EA might release them tomorrow. We have no idea. So I think if we're going to want to grind some sort of repeatable, we have to come up with a way to do it where we don't have to rely on League SBCs. I love the lib. Don't get me wrong. We'll keep investing in lib cards. We'll keep flipping them. Same with silver commons, silver rares, bronze rares, all that stuff. But I think for the meantime, there are two things every single week that us as a community can do, but me specifically I'm going to be doing. So every single time we get a repeatable SBC, so the 75 plus player pick that went away, typically you see those repeatables come back on Mondays. What we're going to do in advance to every Monday is we're going to go all in on kind of gold commons. We're going to club stock. We're going to get a bunch of unassigned for 300 coins. That way when it comes out, we can sell a lot of them for profit. But then we also have a lot we can play with. Now, with repeatable SBCs, like player picks, they're only out for a limited amount of time. Typically, they're not out the whole week. So what are we going to do, essentially, with the remaining amount of time? I think taking advantage of not only selling and making coins off the daily SBCs, but actually doing them too. So moving forward, I'm going to try to get done every FGS challenge, every daily SBC, every marquee matchup. That way we have some extra packs. And then when those are away, we will be doing a lot of gold upgrades. Now, do I think gold upgrades are going to be as good as League SBCs? No, but we don't want to just wait around and do nothing leading up to League SBCs. So for me, the way I kind of want to run my account is act like League SBCs are coming, but still take advantage of every promo. So if I've not said it before, I'm going to officially say it now. I do not plan to save packs for Team of the Year. When Team of the Year is right around the corner, we might do a super big investment, make a bunch of like league-specific 25K packs, or towards it, we might start saving a little bit. But in general, for a grind throughout the year leading up to Team of the Year, I don't want to save packs. I think right now without League SBCs, it's not going to be worth it, and I would rather take advantage of each promo. Now, outside of that, what are we going to be doing on the account? I think this gives us perfect time to keep trading the way we've been doing. So if you look at my coins, you'll see we have over 2 mil liquid, and you might be confused on how I get that because most of the time I'm on stream, you only see a couple 100,000. Wow. If you remember the other day, we were picking up position modifiers for 700 coins. This was like, I think a week ago. We sold every single one of ours. I can't remember exactly the price we sold them for. I think we sold them close to 1,000, 900 to 1,000. We're going to invest in some of those again, just in case that repeatable goes away. It's going to be going away here tomorrow, I believe. Let's take a look at that real quick. Will it come back? Who knows? If it comes back, their price will probably drop back down. But if this expires and we don't get a position modifier upgrade coming back right away, we most likely could see those go up in price. So if they're still under 1,000 coins, I'm probably going to pick up a couple 100,000, but that's about it. The other thing that we've made major coins on, and essentially has gotten us to 5 mil liquid if we choose to sell, is we took our profit from position modifiers and we went all in on shadows. I can't remember the exact number of shadows we got. I think it was over 2,000, maybe close to 2,500. I can't remember exactly. But we sold quite a few hundreds of these. We were picking them up for around 1,500 the other day. And we were selling them for, I think, 2,300 and 2,400. So making good coins on those. I tried listing some for 2,400 today. They did have some sell for lazy, but it looks like you can win them on bid for around 2K and potentially like 1.8, 1.9. So in terms of my liquid coins, I want to be doing a couple different things. I want to kind of talk through different things before we really get in the stream. So if you're typing in chat right now, I will get your messages. If you're trying to say something to me and want me to read it, hold off putting it in there right now. I still have like another 2 minutes of talking, and then we'll go back to a normal stream. So how are we going to run our club to continue making coins and continue to be ready if League SBCs would come? I think continuing to be club stocked every single day, whether that's silver commons, silver rares, silver libs, bronze rares, gold commons. Those are the 5 areas I'm really going to be looking at. If gold commons are 300 open bid and I can get a bunch in my club, I'm going to do that. If silver commons I can pick up for 150, I'm going to store a bunch in my club and do that. If I can get bronze rares for 150 as well, I'm going to do that. If I can get silver rares on bid for 250 for everything 70 rated and under and 71 rated above, get them for 300, especially if it's a top nation stuff, I'm going to do that because today we really got the kind of benefit of that. And if you guys were looking in Discord, a bunch of us were making a lot of coins on the new marquee matchups, which is kind of what we predicted, a World Cup marquee matchups. They have Qatar versus Ecuador, where we stated that Qatar, since they don't have any players, would probably be one of the teams that you would have in the title, but it actually wouldn't be needed in terms of the player, which would put more pressure on the other team, which is Ecuador. And if you remember the other day, Ecuador cards got to like 3.5K. Today they went even higher. They went to, I believe, 4.5K. Some people on Discord were selling them for. So we made a lot of coins. You can still try to sell these. They might be way down in price versus what they were. But if you have any of these countries in your club for silver commons or silver rares, lib cards even for the Uruguay ones and the Ecuador ones, I would 100% be trying to get rid of those or even trade with them and see if you can flip them for profit. But yeah, then any amount of coins we get profit. So now we have over 2 million liquid. I'm just going to keep dollar cost averaging into more position modifiers and into shadows. And the way I'm thinking about this is this mindset. If I go to Chem Styles right now, I go to shadows, and I knew the other day I was selling these for 2.4K, and I look at their price now, and I see they're not even going for 2K buy now. In my head, if I think they're going to get back to that point, I could put in a couple 100,000 for 2K or under. Now, with that being said, depending on how many coins you'd have, I would do it this way as well if you're trying to make the most of it. If you already have some in your club, if you're already invested, I'm not going to put all my coins in, but I'm going to put partial. I'll buy probably 100 or so. And I'll say to myself, okay, if they continue to drop in price, I will continue to be able to pick these up because we'll constantly be making coins on the side of trading and we're sitting on a big amount of coins. If they happen to go up continuously, I take what we have in our club and we continue to sell them. So if it's rising, we're selling. If they're dropping in price, we're buying more. We're going to consistently keep doing that. Same with the position modifiers. And that will be where a bulk of our coins would be. My goal by League SBC time, by Black Friday, by Team of the Year, all those kind of goals put together was to be in the range of 5 million to 10 million. We would officially be at the 5 million range now. So I really want to see over this next month or so if we could push towards that 10 million. And if League SBCs happen to come out within the next month, we have even more coins we can play with, even more packs we can make, and even more of a grind to happen. So I think I'm going to continue this way, really still investing, really still making coins every single day, not really sitting on liquid coins. And if there's a player we want to buy, we'll go for it. But that is essentially where I say, dudes, if you just got here or you missed half of that talk, I'll probably make this a video to have people go back to. But just to wrap it up quickly, we don't know when League SBCs are coming. We don't even know if League SBCs are coming. If I had to take a guess, I would think it's probably like the 85 times 10 last year repeatable. Everyone thought we would get them at a certain time, and they kept delaying it, and then they gave us a little bit over time rather than it repeatable fully at once. So even if League SBCs come out, we might see it like past years where you have a couple a week, and then a week later another set comes out, then another set, which could potentially take us all the way to Team of the Year. I don't know. EA hasn't said anything. They never do. If it comes, it comes. If not, we have enough stuff to do to keep us busy. If League SBCs was the only reason you wanted to play FIFA, you no longer want to grind, that is completely up to you. It's understandable. What I'm going to do and what I'm going to hopefully get you guys to do as well is find different ways as a community we can take advantage of repeatables and still grind them while we don't have League SBCs. So gold upgrades and the player picks and like packs like that.